We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Corey Kluber will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Mandy Alvarez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
おはようございます。あちゃ。レンジャーズも懐かしいですね。
Skied into very shallow right. Under it now is Chu, and he'll put it away for the first out.
前までやってましたもんね、レンジャーズ。
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
あの時はヤンキースに負けて終わってもうたんですけどね。
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
伸びましたね。
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
ヒルユあちゃ。
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 2-0. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
レベルは徐々にまた強くなっていった。
Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the first coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Jonathan Loizaga gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
あちゃ初めは手こずりますけどね。
Stepping
なか
in
なか
now,
倒されへ
Matt
ん
Duffy.
から。
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get it knocked on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here comes the first pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Nada. ほんまですか。ちょっと変えましょうか。これでも下げてる方なんですよね。
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome.
ピエ。こんなもんでいいんちゃうか。
Line toward center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fourth. the left fielder, Joey
シルル。
Gallo.
あの声はまたでかす
Runner
ぎ
at
て
first
逆
here
にう
with
るさ
two
い。
gone in the inning. And up to bat
仲間
next, the
以外に出れ
left-handed
るでしょ。
light tower power of Joey Gallo. As a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Gallo
多分
is
近所に
simply
だ
an
いぶ声漏
all-around
れてる
great
と思います
defensive
よ。
outfielder.
あんだ
Not
け
only
でか
does
い
he
声や
have
った
great
ら。
range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room,
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now, Mike Ford. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Mike Ford.
First pitch of the at-bat.
はは
And this is taken outside
ほ
for
んまに
ball
防
one.
音の部屋じゃないと、だいぶ近所に丸聞こえやと思います。またなんかやってるわみたいな。
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
叫ぶは普通の声もでかいから余計にね、
The 2-0.
周りに丸聞こえと思います。
Ball 3.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fouled off.
まあでも変わらず、
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
前からでもやってますけど、
yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker
Mm,
down in the
nakawate
zone.
ない
That's
っ
his
てね。
bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high,
やってる
it's
ソ
going to
フト
spell
もなんか
disaster.
ほぼ変わってないでしょ。
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Yes, he'll take a look
そ
at
れやっ
ball
たら問
one.
題ないで
He's
す
ready
ね。
for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
前からでも PUBG とかデドバやってましたもんね。やってるソフ
In
ト
the
が
dirt
変
here.
わってないですね。
And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball
Takes
3.
that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
1 strike.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
ね
The 3-1. Back up the middle.
Wow.
The door towards second.
Oh,
He's got it.
tight.
On to first. A double play.
めっちゃええ音でしたけど。
That is cut.
When a glove
あ
toss
あ、そ
is
れでやり
executed
始めたん
successfully,
だ。
it's
自
a
分も
thing of
初め
beauty.
て
When
見
it
たの
fails,
が
boy, does it look ugly.
PUBG
Here
やっ
we
た
get
から
to
ね。
see a great
え
example
らい
of it
賑
to
やか
begin a
な
double play. Quick and
大
accurate
阪
with the
人や
flip,
な思って。
and they get the 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Judge
Ah,なんかや
fittingly
って
gets
ま
the
したね。
nickname All Rise. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
あ、おいちゃんも今でも PUBG とかやってますもんね。
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
あれも初めちょっとやってましたけど、結局やらんなりましたからね。
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
アランさんとかもやってたんですよね、
Santana's under it, and he
なかな
makes
か
the
でも武
catch
器
for out number 3.
道具集
Down
め
in
が
order
大
go
変
the
やから。
Yankees. And after an inning and a half, it's
あ
1 to
あ、あんま
nothing.
やってないイメージですよね。大概 TFG が、なんか他のでしょ。
Striding into the box, Danny Santana. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
イメージ的には PUB 流行らなんだな。ミスレコさんもやってたんですかね。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that
あれも
swing.
な
No
ん
balls
か
in
ね、
the strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
上位に入るときありますけど。な
The
かな
wind
か
up
ね。
and the 0-1.
うん。
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
ああ、
Here now the 2-2.
肌に合わんかったですかね。
And he fouls this one off.
あとエーペックスのね、ちょっとかじったんですけど、結局なんか、やらんなりましたね、あれ。
Now a changeup locks him up as he
あ
looks
れ
at
もなん
strike 3
か、
called,
最
one away.
後まで、
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate
あー
now
懐かしの新風中さん。
as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of
この
play.
人もええ
He's
とこ
ready
で
for
打っ
his
てたんです
first
よ
at
ね。
bat of this early season contest. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
なんかほんまにやってないって2回ぐらいしかやってないじゃないですか。まあ、無料やからやってみ
Right
よ
over
う
the
か言
top
って
with that curveball, and it's
やっ
0-2.
たけどなんかこ
Hey,
う
down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty
肌に合わんか
changeup.
ったり
He has the ability to bury it down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0
結局 C の
score.
方がまだね、やりやすいというか。ガチャ
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
まあまだあれやったら C の方が
First pitch of the at-bat.
肌に合った感じですね。
One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
あと11日で終わりです。
At the plate now, Mandy Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Alvarez, a 25-year-old who was a 17th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
多分年越し配信なんかやってんちゃいますかね。
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at bat.
去年確かメジャーやってたんちゃいましたっけ。
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
年越しメジャーとか言って。
1-1. Misses off the plate.
Count.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
たような気もするような。
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is there, 2 gone.
あ
Up next for the Yankees.
あ、新井さんもほんまに
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
ほんまに相当忙しい
Trying
み
to
たい
hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Giancarlo Stanton now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
やっちゃ
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
昔はようデドバやったり、
6'6" right-handed
ゴーストリ
swinger
コン
and
の
thrower. He's an
ワイルド
11-year
ラフ
vet
と
at the
かやって
major
まし
league
たもん。
level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
懐かしい
No
です。
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Here it is. He loses him on ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Ready for another chance? Mike Ford, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Torres on 3rd. LeMahieu over at 2nd. Stanton at 1st. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will finally end it. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One and one to Chirinos. The 1-1. Popped him up. Ford in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Bouncer to the left side.
Wow.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the 3rd baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. As a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The 3rd baseman, number 6, Matt.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. set and the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. One left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now is the Yankees DH, Gio Urshela, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's big Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. From the stretch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Andrus on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Willie Calhoun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Calhoun, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Torres, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gallo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Mandy Alvarez.
ワイルドランドは
Digging in to
発
try it
売日
again.
に買いました
Mandy Alvarez. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line to the right side.
Wow.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
身軽なヘビでしたね。ぴょこんと飛びましたね。
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
0-1 pitch on its way.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Here's the 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Rangers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
それが初めやったんですか。
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Well hit to right, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Chronos.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this one finds the corner for strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable in the bump right now.
鉄道日本ががっつりね、伸びたからあれで一気に増えましたね。
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
2012年にやってますからね。
A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
やったけどめっちゃリアルでしたからね。リプレイがめちゃくちゃかっこよかったんですよね。今よりリプレイの数多かったですからね。
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
So striding forward now, Mike Ford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Striding forward now is the DH, Gio Urshela. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Now right fielder, Aaron.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
それがマイスタイルですよ。
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Even count,
動
2
画だ
balls
け上
and
げ
2
てる
strikes.
人は器用に喋ってますよね、あれね。あれがすごいな思うけど。
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
Maid
Yes,
Sker
says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jesse Chavez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jesse Chavez.
誰か見てるけど、コメント絶対せん人もいますからね。あれまたすごいですね。コメントができないのか、あえて
To the
し
plate
ないの
now,
か。
Kyle Higashioka fouled away. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number
ナイスタイムで
6.
すからね。さすがにおらんとこでひたすら喋るのもなんかね。
Foul
一人
tip held
喋り
on
が
to
得意
behind
な
the
人
plate. It's
は
strike 2.
全然いいやと。
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now that's popped up, and Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
それは求めてないんでね。
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Odor bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Shortstop Elvis Andrews.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 0
まあ
for
でも
2
同
thus
じよ
far
う
in
に
this
配
one.
信やってる人いましたけど、なんか言うてる人いましたわ。同じようにやってるのになんで自分とこ誰も来んねやろなとか言ってる人はいましたね。何が違うんやとか言うて。やってること同じやのになんでこうも違うんやとか言うてね。それで嫌になってやめたとかいう人いましたけど。そら初めからね、大量に見に来ることまずないっすからね。
And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody
そ
on.
の人もね、シーズの配信をようやってる人やったんですけど、結構上手い人なんですよね。上手いけど、
2 balls and a strike to the
まあ、
Rangers
何人
leadoff
かこ
hitter.
う見てるような感じはするんですけど、コメントがないんで。
been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
たまになんかこう入って、
A little early and now it's even at 2 and 2.
なんか一緒にやりますかとか言ってなんかやってたりはしてた感じですけど。
Hit to short. And there's out number 2.
その人はなんかこう誰かと常にやりたいって感じの人でしたけどね。一人遊びがなんかどうも嫌みたいで、誰かしらとこうマルチやったりとかやるのが好きみたいでね。
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
程よいうまさですよ。めちゃくちゃうまいってわけじゃないですけど、まあまあ中の上ぐらいな感じの人でしたけど、誰かは見てるけどコメントが入らない。
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
でなんかこう気軽にコメントくださいとかいろいろ言ってるんですけど、それでも入らないっていう。
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense.
た
If
ま
this
になん
two-hole
か
hitter can get on, they can
初見
start
です
something
とか
serious.
あるじゃないですか。それで来てちょこちょこっとコメントはあるけど、じゃあまた2回目やってくるか言ったらそうでもないってね。
It's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Torres.
Torres.
なんかシーズとかでね見に来て、まあ、一緒にやりましょうよみたいな感
じ。Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chavez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the pitch.
That's
あれ、このピッチャーあれじゃないですか。整備さんじゃないですか。
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
いいですかとか言う人たまにいますけど、やたらうまい。
Mandy Alvarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, you hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
3回いいですかとかいきなり言う人すごいな思って。
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
それで
So
下
it's
手くそ
first
さ
and
んはいな
second
い
now.
ですよね。大
Nobody
概
out.
もやり
And
込ん
up
でて、
next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
めちゃくちゃうまいっていう。で、結局その一緒にやりましょうとか言った人がなんか面白くなくなるっていう。あちゃーな感じですよね。
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on
まあ、なん
0-2.
か程よ
That
いレ
just
ベル
missed,
の人
and
が
if he hits that
こ
spot
りゃいい
right
んで
there
しょうけ
again,
ど、
he
な
might
かな
get
か
the
そ
call
ん
next
なわ
time.
けにはいかんからね。まあ、ほんまに初
That's
心者
back
って
toward the
思います
mound.
けど。
This will be a tough turn, however. Andrus, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the
そ
double
の人
play.
的に
That
は
would have
ま
been
あ、
pretty demoralizing
一
to
緒に
end
やっ
the inning.
て
Now they've at least still
楽し
got
めたら
runners
ええ
on
わ
the
っていう、
corners.
そんな感じなんですよね。
DJ LeMahieu will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chu has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now back, left fielder.
まあ、初見お断りですからね。
So striding in, Giancarlo
何
Stanton.
回
He
か
got
見
on
に
top
来
of one. It
て
was a
ね、
ground out victim last time.
コミュニケーション取ってからやからね。いきなり
Trying to
来て
keep the
参加させ
deficit
て
right
くれ
where
る
it
のは
is, the
基
pitch.
本お断りやから。どういう相手かわからんからね。コメント書いてこうやり取りして
A 1-0 delivery.
やってた
Called
らこの
strike
人
at the
こんな
knees.
感じかと
Evens
か
the count at 1-1.
大体わかるじゃないですか。
From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field
あ
line.
ファウル。
But this is foul near the seats.
そうそうそうそう。まずはほんまに何回も
The
やり取
1-2
りを
is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
するっていう
Yanks
のが大
strand
事
a
なんです
pair,
よ。
but they're on top 2-0.
どんな相手かわからんからね。まあ文字だけやから余計わからんすよね。
Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Luis Cessa will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
まあでも中には一緒にやったけど、なんかちょっとあれやなっていう人も中にはいますからね。まあね、合う合わんがあるから。
Out outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
まあでもプレステ4になってボイチャつないでるようになっとるからそれで全然
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point, and it's fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And he struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike. Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Cody Allen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford.
Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And the pitch on 2-1. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
変えましょうか。
Esteban Florio will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. A runner at second, nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And he pops it up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, D-roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
こういうリプレイかっこいいですね。
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0 is a swinging strike as he couldn't check his swing. First and second here with nobody out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
To 2-2 now. Line to the right side. It's high as he makes the catch. Well done. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Next for New York, Torres. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torres hits a little over the 270 mark. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. bouncer up the middle.
おー、抜けた。
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
あれ、間違った。
Bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Aaron Hicks will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Wow,
and with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 4-0.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing center field.
Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Count is 1 and 2.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
At the plate now, Rougned Odor pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So digging in now, Matt Duffy has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Two balls and two strikes to Duffy. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Willie Calhoun, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck.
Wow.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. David Sosby will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
I don't know人が世の中いますからね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Calhoun is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
三振も多いけど、当たるとめっちゃ飛んできますからね。
Fouled away.
デイビスさんみたいなもん。
Second and third, two away.
うおー、危ない。
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out.
なんとかゼロで。
A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double.
点はしゃあない。
Ninth inning straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers 1. Brett Martin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike.
9回まで来ましたな。
The windup and the 0-1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Had
him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here now the 2-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
It throws him on the fastball there. Mike Ford goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line and left, hooking just a little. Oh, and he botches it.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Into the box, Todd Frazier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Count even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Too high, and that cost him ball four.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Hit on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jonathan Loaizaga earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hmm. これでなんとか連勝で、借金1に戻しましたね。まあ、まだまだ大混戦ですな。いや、た。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。た。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。